good, YouTube? It's Dr. MD. Welcome to the Made Different channel, where I give you a red pill approach on life and dating, right? So today's video, I'm going to be talking about awareness and how you can only reach people through their level of awareness. You know what I'm saying? So you could try to beat your information into somebody's head all you want to, but you're not going to get anywhere trying to force somebody to see your point of view when they haven't even tapped into that part of the brain yet where they're ready to understand you. You know what I'm saying? So all the time, like, it causes a lot of conflict between people because they're trying to force this situation and then force their view on somebody and they're not ready to hear it. You know what I'm saying? And I used to be that way too. Like when I first started my journey and I first started to, unlock my brain and, seek information, seek awareness, seek knowledge. And then I'm like, but it was more of an excitement thing. I was like, yo, all this is going on with the Bay of Pigs and the Gulf of Tonkin and all these different things that I was like, wow, you know what I mean? Like it was so much excitement that I was like just eager to like tell everybody, like, yo, did y'all know this? Like, did y'all peep what's going on? Like, you know what I mean? With all these false flags and all kinds of stuff that was going through my mind. And like people was like, bruh, like, what you talking about, bro? Like, and you know what I mean? And it was like people were just getting angry because I was, challenging the status quo. I was challenging their original thought pattern. You know what I'm saying? So now everybody's on the defensive when all I was trying to do is like, not necessarily wake people up, but really wake people up and like try to get them to just another level of understanding, like just peep game. Like, yo, did y'all even know this? Like, I didn't know. Like, and I was just so excited and like, just energetic and trying to, get my point across. And, it wasn't well received from everybody. And then, as I started to grow and develop further, I started to realize that, you can't reach everybody. So you got to do it from your own awareness. When I first, and again, once I started to keep learning, then I came across, just studying and come across the term cognitive dissonance. And that's when I started to realize, like, once I figured out, because cognitive dissonance is when, your own beliefs are being challenged to the point where like you reject it and then you like get angry. And that really like kind of broke my mind where I'm like, oh, this is what's happening. So like in the Matrix when Morpheus is explaining to Neo, like, anybody and everybody could be an agent, you know what I'm saying? And people will fight hard to protect the system, you know what I'm saying? Because they've already been conditioned to these beliefs. So when you are fully under the conditioning and you haven't breaking away from your conditioned mindset, your whole outlook on life is different. You know what I'm saying? Like your whole perception of how things are moving and how people are acting is completely different. You know what I'm saying? And like, I can tell a conditioned mindset, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how much I've gotten into it lately, where I can tell somebody who's still asleep or for a better blue pill or somebody who's conditioned, you know what I'm saying? And you have to break free of your conditioning. You know what I mean? These are not the times where we need to be under the state's thumb and all this. We need to be able to think freely as humans in society, but we're not. And the problem is, which was my same problem, is that you don't even know you're conditioned. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody ever told me I was conditioned. You know what I'm saying? Like, but once I started to get more information, that's when I started to realize I was conditioned. But it was the whole point of I didn't even have the information. You know what I'm saying? And then like, a lot of people try to like sell you this, like, yeah, the game's to be sold, not told, and blah, blah, blah. It's BS, all right? Because we need to start helping people and realizing that people, we all need to be free. You know what I mean? Because you can't make a reasonable, informed decision without all the information. So, they just want you to make your decision based on this little square of information you got, not the whole picture. You know what I'm saying? They just want you to take your view from this little corner of the puzzle. That's what society wants from us. You know what I'm saying? We can't let that happen. You know what I mean? But the thing is, we've all been letting it happen for years, and we don't even know why. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know why. And it's, once you finally break free and then look back inside, you're like, yo, I was really like in a sleep state. Like I was really under some kind of spell, under some kind of processed illusion that they've been feeding. They feed this to you since your birth, right? And it's taking me so long to like come up and like really understand like what they've been doing. And like, so it's great being free, but then, you know, like how they say ignorance is bliss. I mean, I won't say it was better before the awareness, but I'm gonna say that there wasn't so much on my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, but also like now I feel, even though I've always been in a place where I wanted to help people, now I really am like gung-ho about I need to do something to help people. You know what I'm saying? I need to give back in some way, like, and not just for whatever glory or whatever, but it's like really like it's imperative that we all get this way, because the world is turning to shit. Okay, the world is turning to trash. I mean, and it's already was bad, but it's like with the social media and all this other constructs they got, the social engineers are working 26 hours a day to make sure that y'all are in control. Y'all are controlled by the system. They are working overtime to make sure that y'all are controlled by the system. Overtime. So you gotta start not being afraid. Like people now, they won't even talk politics because you know why? Because people get so offended, they get so in their feelings, they refuse to discuss it. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't always discuss that type of thing either. But here's the problem. When nobody talks about it, nothing ever gets fixed. We can't do nothing if nobody ever talks about it. You know what I'm saying? We can't just ignore the fact that politics is trash. We can't just ignore the fact that all these things are going on. Elon Musk today put a microchip inside of a pig to help control the pig's brainwaves. And obviously, you know, they doing it to humans. But regardless of that, I'm just saying, with all the tech and all this stuff that's coming, you got to be mentally strong. You got to be mentally prepared. Your mental workout has got to be daily. You know what I'm saying? Because they doing it daily. They working daily. And believe me, they've been working for years to figure out how to control and manage society to the way they want to do it. And we don't have a say at all. That's not right. You know what I'm saying? At least, because people are out here like, oh, it's just dumb humans and da-da-da, humans are trash. And that's the thing. We don't have all the information. If the whole world had all the information, maybe we would be better people. You know what I'm saying? Maybe people would stop all with the nonsense and the racism and the genderisms and all these isms. Maybe people would cut it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just like, it won't happen until we make it happen. We gotta, yes, people are becoming more aware, but then like, you know, and that's a whole other video topic, which I'm not going to get into, about the false awareness. And then there's also plants out there that people have been placed in with information to make you think that they're aware, to lead you down some other road. And it's like, yo, they're also agents, you know what I'm saying? But regardless, we have to be mentally tough. Not just in politics, but just in life in general, man. How to treat people, how to communicate, and just be forthcoming with people. So let's just work on ourselves and work on that. You know what I'm saying? And the best way to start is just to free your awareness. Now, if you don't know how to free your awareness, I'm gonna tell you. And I've been saying it the whole video. Get more information. How do you get more information? Read books about logic and philosophy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you, the first thing that made my mind curious was, what the bleep do we know? And I always talk about this because regardless of what you believe in the movie, but then you can start your research somewhere. I'm just giving you a starting point, but there's other starting points out there. There's Esoteric Agenda. There's Endgame. There's places that you can start. Police State 4, which is another. Police State 4 is really a strong video, especially to capture like what's going on now with all the riots and stuff like that. Police State 4 is fire. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how you feel about Alex Jones. This is before he actually, like, you know what I mean? Because now I don't know what he's... Sometimes I don't know. But regardless of him, Police State 4, fire. As far as learning where to start researching facts. You know what I'm saying? And I like how Police State 4 they literally show you the paperwork. Like, this is the paperwork. Go look for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I can appreciate that, because, yeah, you always trust but verify. But people need to start somewhere, and you gotta approach it with an open mind. You know what I'm saying? And people think they're open-minded, but they're not. You gotta approach it with, I don't know, so let me go and find out. Don't just approach it with, this is BS, but I'm gonna watch it anyway. Approach it with a level of, I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. All right, but I thank you for tuning in. This is the video for today. Definitely like, subscribe, and share the video. You know, we need to start helping as many people as we can. And I'm trying to do what I can on my little part, you know what I'm saying, of the planet. So let's get it. So definitely chill until the next episode. I'm gone.